I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the behind the scenes in general. I mean, YouTubers in general, we put out a lot of content for you guys, and we don't always put everything out there. Obviously, a lot of stuff personal behind the scene. So you guys only really get to see one side of what's going on with us as YouTubers and content creators. And yeah, a lot of times it seems all happy and games, and a lot of people get the feeling that our lives are fantastic. Maybe maybe not everybody's, but and we all try to be real. We don't try to put up a front necessarily. For the most part, if you can look at a good channel, they're real. They're themselves. They're not pretending it's who they are. But there's still a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see. So I kind of wanted to just talk about me personally and shit that's happened to me this year that I don't necessarily put all out here for you guys to see, but in the back end it's definitely kind of affects me. It affects my family. The year, to be honest, didn't start off too good for us, 2016, and the end of December of last year, coming up here shortly. We lost a friend of ours. A lot of you guys know him, Mr. Keep It 2. He was involved in a motorcycle accident, and that hurt. And that was right after Christmas of last year, and that kind of started the year off for us. And so we went through that, and that was a bit painful. And then in the early January-ish, February time frame, my wife, her aunt died of cancer, and I'll tell you, man, that hurt. She was literally like one of the first people in her family that accepted me, and that was painful because up until that point, you've always heard, you usually know someone who's been affected by cancer, or you've been affected by cancer, and I couldn't say that, and that hurt a lot. That was very painful. And so, that was the beginning of the year. And so it took time, man, to get over those two losses. And, and when I say by like what we put on YouTube, you guys don't see it all. And like I said, we are who we are on video for you guys. But, sometimes we don't want to share, or, we use this as an outlet to get past things. So we use this as a way to put a smile on our face, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And like I said, so YouTube for a lot of us, it's a very good venting outlet to help us, get over things like in our normal lives. Pressure, going out and riding is awesome, and yeah, so, and that I can say was probably very hard, one of my most recent shittiest start to a year, in that I can remember, man. It was it was pretty painful, but now something that I've been going through is my older sister, who I love. I mean, she's my sister. I mean, of course, you got that love for your family, and I love her dearly. And if you're watching this, and make sure I just want you to know I love you. But she has now, unfortunately, got the news that she has cancer, and I'm not going to go into details about any of that. But it's another thing, I'm like. It's just like, God, man, you just feel like you get stuck in this, like, really, again, and I honestly, I know she's gonna be good. She's such a strong woman. One of my favorite things when I was little, man, she used to like pretend she knew magic, and we'd go into the kitchen, and we'd walk around this table, and she'd do some weird chant. I don't even remember what the fuck it was, but she'd be like, let's close our eyes and walk around the table, and we walk around the table, and Oreo cookies would appear, you know, and it was like, I was so, like, my mind was, like, blown, like, I was like, oh my god, she knows magic. It was so freaking awesome. I just remember how funny that was, like, being little and her doing stuff like that. So I know she's gonna be okay, but still, it's a hard thing, you know. And like I said, I went from not really ever knowing anybody that was, I don't want to say wasn't affected by it, but in my family, I didn't have this thing. And now all of a sudden it's there, and it fucking sucks. So I don't know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a video on this, you know, and talk about it, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced something very similar, you know, in your lives, and maybe you're having trouble keeping your head up, you know, and I just wanted to say that, you know, we're all here, man. We all go through this, right? I just wanted to make a video saying, like, if you guys are going through rough times, understand that we do too. Like, we have off days, we have bad days, we have painful things that goes on in our lives that we don't always necessarily put out here, but we appreciate all of you guys, because you guys help, I think, us with that. And I just wanted to say that, you know, if you guys are going through a rough time in your life, especially now, you know, during the holidays, keep your head up, you know. I know you guys hear this a lot, you know, times things get better, and they do with time. It's not easy. It's not painless. It's not like you can work like a band-aid and rip it off, you know. It just, unfortunately, shit takes time. And really, that's all I wanted to make a video about is, you know, we all as YouTubers experience the same things you guys do. We're all part of the same human race. We all have the same human condition. We experience the same type of thing. So if you're watching this and you're not sure about tomorrow, and you're not sure about where life is headed and where things are going, and how things are going for you, I just want you to remember, man, that life keeps going, time keeps moving, things get easier. It doesn't matter how hard things are right now, you know, 10 years from now, you look back and you'll remember, man, like, yeah, that was hard times, but guess what? I'm here now, right? And that's what matters, is keeping your head up. And we all experience it in life, unfortunately, and, you know, we work through it. Anyways, until next time, guys, keep your head up, ride safe, stay strong, and peace.